Good morning. I'm just going to give it a minute or two. Let's see who is around to jump on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am coming to you live from Heathrow Airport. Just going to give it a minute or two to be able to let people know that I am on here. I hope you guys can hear me. I haven't got my headphones in today. I possibly should have put them in, but I haven't done, and you know, I've started now, so I'm going to finish. I hope you guys are well. Happy, what day of the week is it? Is it Thursday today? Happy Thursday to you all. I'm just going to share this onto my timeline. Good morning as you're jumping on. Hit the like and love button for me. Let me know that you can hear me okay. I am at Heathrow Airport, so nothing would surprise me if you can or can't hear me, and who knows what's going to come over the announcements and everything like that. So this morning I am going to be talking to you all about how you can keep safe when you fly, what you can do, certain things that you can put into your diet, certain things that you know, just all the different bits and pieces that you can do that I've learned over the years. Intuitively I was guided towards them, and now I've been taught physically what I need to be doing to protect myself. So if you know anybody that flies a lot for work or anything like that, please share this live with them. Grab a pen and paper. You are going to need it this morning if you want to take some tips. Just bear with me guys, I'm just sharing this onto my timeline. Okay, cool. Right, I'm just sharing this onto my timeline. It's so annoying that I have to do it like this these days, particularly at an airport. So as you're jumping on, if you know anybody who flies a lot, who travels a lot, who gets sick when they get to whatever destination they're going to, hit them up. They need to be hearing this today. So first things first, as you can see, I am wearing yellow. There is a huge reason why I wear yellow when I fly on a plane. It's because yellow deflects radiation. So whether you know it or not, when you hop onto a plane, you are basically in a incubator where you are pumped full of radiation, which is where most people get off the plane and feel like utter crap. So what I'm going to tell you this morning is how to avoid it, what you can do to protect yourself. I mean, you can't avoid it completely, guys. You know, as much as I teach people this stuff for a living, you know, I fly all the time. I'm on probably 4, 5, 6 to 10 flights every single month without fail. So, you know, if you are one of those people, if you fly for work, if you fly for pleasure, if you fly for whatever, hop on, get this shared with people, and get a piece of paper and start jotting this down. So first things first, when you fly, more to the point, wear yellow. Guys, make sure that you are wearing yellow. Like I said, it doesn't matter, it could be yellow underwear, it could be yellow bracelet. Anything yellow will just help deflect any radiation that is going on around the plane. Also, top tip, I probably shouldn't say this because I'll never get a seat where I want to get it. Try and avoid sitting on the wings if you possibly can. The wings are where most of the radiation are, for obvious reasons. It's what keeps the plane in the sky. So try and sit either right at the front of the plane or right at the back of the plane if you possibly can. Top tip. So that's 2 top tips I've given you. Right, so leading up to flying, guys, it's really important that you load your body with water. Now this is going to sound basic, but guys, our bodies are 80% water, and not enough of us drink enough water on a day-to-day basis. As soon as we hop on a plane, all of the hydration is removed from our cells. All of the hydration is drained out of our bodies. So leading up to flying, you need to be upping your water intake massively. So I've been on about 4 litres a day for the last few days, which has been really tough because it's so freaking cold in this country. As you guys know, I don't do the cold. It's been so freaking cold, but I've been doing it. Why? Because I have known I'm getting on this flight. Like, I'm flying 9 hours to Chicago today. you know, then I'm flying internally in America, then I'm flying back, and then I fly to Dubai to do some stuff over there. So, you know, like, I'm constantly flying, guys, and this is how I protect me. So next tip, really up your water. Probably the 2 weeks before, really start gradually upping it. The week leading up to, particularly the 3 or 4 days before, make sure that you're drinking an extra litre on top of whatever you should be drinking anyway. So for every 22 kilos of weight that you have, you should be drinking 1 litre of water. So if you're 88 kilos, you should be drinking 4 litres of water every day. What I'm saying to you is up it by an extra litre, so that when you're in the air and they're only giving you these tiny little glasses, you know, your body is still absolutely hydrated. Do what I do, guys. As soon as I get through, I don't care the price, I go and buy myself a huge bottle of Highland Spring. Why? Because I am not dehydrating on a plane, not for anybody. You know what it's like. Air hostesses are busy, they can't get to you as frequently, you know, so I make sure that I take on the biggest bottle. This just cost about, I don't know, 5-7 times the price it does in the normal shop. I don't care, I'm worth it. Anybody that is not prepared to put their body above money you're going to get a nasty shock, guys. So please, please, please make sure that you take these tips and absolutely utilize them. Now, Lucy of the past would be at the airport now having a glass of wine. If any of you guys get to the airport, doesn't matter what time of the day or the night it is, you start drinking wine, hit the like and love button if that's you, because I know that used to be me. And I'll be real with you guys, that's the worst thing you can do. Alcohol dehydrates your body. It literally just removes all of the hydration out of your organs. Now, your body functions really well for you every single day. So please don't abuse it by just before you're getting on something that is loaded with radiation. You know, you're going to dehydrate anyway. Your organs are going to take a battering anyway. Please don't then go and drink alcohol on top. I know it's all good fun. I know it's the done thing to do before we get on a plane. I know it's what we're programmed to do, is get absolutely wasted before we hop on. What I want to just say to you guys is, if you love your body, if you have enough self-love, get on the water. Please, 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 please get on the water. Yes, this is the best water to drink on the market, and there are better things that you can do, but something that's cheap, this is the best water on the market available to us, much better than a lot of the filters that we've got and everything like that. So that's what I recommend to all of my clients. You know, and I don't care that I'm in the airport and it costs me £2.50 and in the shop it costs me like 50p. I don't care. It's, you know, I just don't care. My body is so worth it. I need to hop off of this plane and be firing on all cylinders, you know. So guys, if you are going through time zones, understand, get a really good understanding of what the time difference is. So for me personally, I got up at 4:45 this morning to make sure that I could do all of my rituals before I got to the airport. What I then basically do is I'll hop on that plane. I'm going to meditate today. It's my granddad's birthday today, bless his heart, and obviously he's no longer with us. And that's the man that sent me on this journey. I'm not going to get emotional. I promised myself I wasn't going to get emotional. So for me today, I'm going to meditate the whole way, but I am going to get a couple of hours sleep as well. If you cannot sleep on a plane, what you need to do is be following all of these steps, okay? You need to be following all of these steps. Leading up to hopping on a plane, load your greens, give your immune system a boost. The supplements I take are amazing for helping remove jet lag, nourish your body, give you all of the nutrients that you need. And I'm going to be real with you guys, I don't eat plain food. I don't eat plain food. The only thing that I eat on the plane is fruit. So I have been to, I'm going to show you this, I promise you this is what I do. I could be on a flight for 22 hours to Sydney and I wouldn't eat plain food. Why? It's loaded with radiation, it's loaded full of shit, it's loaded of... So what I've basically done this morning, I've gone and bought pots of fruit. I've got bananas, you can probably see in here. I've literally got pots and pots of fruit and I've got bananas. Why? Because it's going to nourish my body, it's going to nourish my cells, it's going to nourish me and help hydrate me. So guys, if you're how I used to be and you get on the flight and you're like, yay, I love aeroplane food, please be really aware what you are eating, you know, whilst you are on the plane, because actually it can cause you a lot more problems. Hit the like and love button if you've ever got off of a plane and you felt really, really bloated, or maybe your ankles have swollen up, or maybe you're just like, wow, I just look like the Michelin Man. If that is you, do you want me to lift my legs up? You're welcome. You know, if that's what you look like when you get off a plane, you're doing it wrong, guys. Your body gives you signs every single day as to what's going on with you, particularly when you fly. So if you're the person that goes for the glass of wine before the flight, just try giving that one up first and foremost. See how your body reacts. If you're the person that normally drinks on the plane, perhaps just give that one up. You know, one step at a time, guys. I'm just telling you what I do. I never get jet lag. I never get tired. I wake up, I literally go straight into speaking when I arrive in places, or straight into seminars or whatever. I have to be firing on all cylinders. So the first thing that I do, obviously lead up, is drinking the water. Second thing, for 2 weeks before I fly, I double up my capsules. My capsules are just fruits, vegetables and berries. Literally, that's it. No synthetics, no nasty. So my body knows, oh, okay, cool, we're going to be flying. If I'm flying continuously over the course of a month, I double up every single day. I don't mess about with my body. What this also does is it helps the nutrients encourage your cells to produce extra oxygen, and you know, all of your red blood cells really get replenished by them. And what happens is, for me today, whilst I'm on this flight, I'll take 2 lots of capsules, and you'll be like, wow, you know, you're only flying for 9 hours, but that's what I do. It helps me get into the time zone. It helps my body be nourished. Remember, all I'm eating on that flight is fruit. So having these extra fruits, vegetables and berries, and the nutrients of those going in, you know, there's 33 different types in there. So the nutrients of all of those going in, I'm going to be firing on all cylinders when I get there. They will also give me the energy that I need to be the however many hours time zone difference it is where I'm going. So that's another tip. Double up all the way up whilst you're flying as well. And I tend to go a week after I double up as well. So do what you've got to do. The next thing, make sure leading up to your flight, you start really loading on green vegetables, garlic, chili, onion, that kind of stuff, because what happens is it just starts to really activate your immune system. It really starts boosting you to a significant level, and it will help protect you. So marry that with the capsules, you'll be absolutely flying on all cylinders. And keep drinking waters. If you feel like you need some sort of caffeine, or you feel like you need some sort of hot drink, get on the hot water and lemon, get on the herbal teas, guys. I've basically, in my handbag, I've got, I think it's in this one, it might be in my big bag, but I've got herbal teas in my bag because I'm not going to have the caffeine on the plane. So preparation is vital. It must be in my other bag because they're not in my handbag for me to show you. Preparation is vital. Get yourself some fruit. And guys, just so you know, top tip, you don't have to do what I did and buy the fruit at the airport. Fruit you are allowed to ship through. You are allowed to bring fruit through security, okay? Top tip, make sure that you know that. It's really important. You know, you are absolutely within your rights to bring fruit in. You may not be able to land in the country that you're going into. Just eat it all on the plane. It's absolutely fine. Likewise, when you leave, you can do it and on the way back to England or wherever you're going. My phone nearly fell over then. So just remember, these are all top tips to make sure that you avoid the jet lag. Make sure that you don't feel like death when you get off. Another couple of things that I do, I've actually got some like water wipes that I can just hydrate my face with, and I also have an Omega capsule with me that I pop open and I pop on my face probably a few hours into my journey. I also am a massive fan of, oh, they're in there actually. I'm also a massive fan these days, and this has been a game changer for me. I have a few things in my bag. I have essential oils. They just keep me well on the plane. I can sniff them, I can breathe them, I can do whatever. And I have this amazing little thing which is all about my aura. So for me to be able to lock down and protect myself before I go on the plane, my beautiful coach gave that to me the other day, and that's just to protect my my woo-woo that I obviously have going on most of the time. So if you are a regular flyer, make sure that you take notes. If you are a regular flyer, make sure that you're doing the right thing. You know, guys, if you stop and think about it, eating meat on a plane is eating meat is difficult enough anyway for your body to digest. Doing it on a plane when there's altitude, there's radiation, you're dehydrated, your organs are inflamed. Like, let's be really real, flying is very toxic for your body. I'm never going to stop doing it. It's what I do for a living. It's what, you know, it's my life. It makes me happy. But protect yourself. You know, I've got certain crystals on me. I'm not going to, You know, I wear this crystal around my neck when I travel, just to protect me from any dark energy on the plane. You know, there's lots and lots of things that you can do to protect yourself, you know, whether it be nasally, using an essential oil. Like, I load myself up with essential oils before I get on the plane. I make sure that I have it all around me. You know how bad aeroplanes smell, right? So, you know, keep your environment fresh, keep your environment really, really beautiful, and yeah, you will be okay. I know I'm going to get off in Chicago. My girlfriend's going to pick me up from the airport, and we're going to go and have some fun. And although they are like, I don't know, 6 hours behind us maybe, and I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be on the time zone. And then we're going to be going on a massive long journey to Nashville, which is going to be really cool. And I know that I'm going to be fine. You know, knowing that you're going to land somewhere and you don't have to consider jet lag. You know, it was only 2 years ago. You know, I've been taking these capsules 3.5 years, and it was only 2 years ago, 2 and a bit years ago, that I mastered how to make them work so I don't get jet lag anymore. So it's not like, you know, this has been a lot of trial and error. This has been 3.5 years of flying constantly to be able to share this gifts with you guys. So hit me up if you need any information on anything. I love you guys loads. Have the most incredible day at work, and I will see you on the flip side. Lots of love.